the old mass tonight. I'm gonna, and then that'll probably be good enough for the day. What's going on? Drew and Nodak. So you seen Caleb Kosterky's factory mod in person, hey? That's pretty cool. You need to go to Heyday sometime. It's a lot of fun. Oh, for sure, man. If I wasn't combining, I know exactly where I'd have been this last couple days, but I just can't shut the combine down to go to frickin' Minnesota. And I'm not sure I could afford that, to be honest. That's probably would just fly there. I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to go though, that's for sure. Austin, did you get rain the other day? No, I never did. No, I haven't. We haven't got rain for, oh, let me think now. Quite a while. Yeah, it's been a little while since we've had rain again. Double S Agra. I thought you were finished up. Oh, heck no. Like, finished up harvest, you mean? Double S Agra? Hell no. We got the wheat done at our farm. And now we're down at the in-laws, the land I rent off the in-laws, doing the wheat down here. And then, yeah, we got all the canola yet to go. Austin James, we got 6/10 on Wednesday. Oh, yeah. Well, that's a nice little shot, I guess. Keep the grass growing if you got cows, sort of thing. No, it's looking pretty dry around here. You know what? On one hand, it's okay. We can keep the combine going. On the other hand, those cows, that grass they're nibbling that down pretty good with no rain. And it's supposed to be hot, I think, the next few days or something. Here, like 26, 27 above. So that'll just dry things out even faster. Okay, whoa, a couple comments here. Hang on, guys. Richie, no more smoke in the air. Yeah, it's still smoky here, but not real bad here. You can kind of see it hazy way out there, but I couldn't smell it today, though. That was kind of nice. But you could see it way out there when you look way out there, sort of thing. Kind of hazy. Drew and Nodak. Got to see Caleb's sled up close. 260 horse and everything looks custom on it. It's sweet. Oh, I bet. Man, I can't wait to see him rip that 260 horse mod. Hey, that's going to be... I mean, he makes a stalker look like it is not stock. So I'm curious to see what he's going to do on this thing. But I mean, Brant's been running those 9R boosts for a while, hasn't he? Brant was probably the guy that tested him out, basically. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Got to look at Muskoka's carbon sled in person. You can pick up the rear bumper and track with 3 fingers. Oh, wow. Really? And you picked it up or what, Drew? And Nodak says you can pick up Muskoka's sled with 3 fingers. Yeah, well, he did that one, what do you call it, sled lift challenge or something? Then I tried my sled and I couldn't lift it. I had to use 2 hands. Double S Agra. Wheat better or worse at in-laws? This field right here that we're on right now, I think it's running a little bit better than our land, which blows my mind because this land right here is pretty light, sandy land. I did not see that coming. So that's kind of a bonus, I suppose. I think though we got an extra rain down here, like closer to harvest here. Not closer to harvest, but towards the end of like summer sort of thing there. And I think that just made the yield that much better. Quite surprised. It's not a lot better than our place, but I think it's running a little better. Austin James, I'm hoping to go Thursday on wheat. Oh yeah, right on. Yeah, we probably got another, let me think. If we account for breakdowns, not working real hard, probably 3 days of wheat. Well, actually, maybe even more, because Buddy, my helper, is gone now, obviously, because I'm running the combine. He's got school tomorrow and, till Friday, so I'll be here tomorrow running the combine and doing the trucking myself, so that'll slow things down a bit. But we'll get her. So far the weather looks good. Once we get the wheat done, there's going to be a bit of a break anyway, waiting for canola to be ready. So I'm not in a big panic yet. Don't even think I'm going to work late tonight. I'm just going to fill the peat. I got one hopper in the peat now. We'll get her filled and then just go home early. Should be filled at about 10, 11 o'clock tonight. Next comment. Pulling, what does that say? Pulling killer? Pulling killer, can you put your caps lock on, please? And thank you. Double S Agra, when did the calves sell? I haven't sold any calves yet. I hear the small lighter weight calves are silly high right now, high price. So that's kind of nice. Hopefully they hold. Because if anything's going to save the farm this year, it'll be those cows. Can't believe I'm saying that, but the old cows might save the day. Because this wheat, this grain sure isn't gonna. Matter of fact, I'll be losing money on the grain. Like quite a bit too. Okay, are we gonna... I don't know if we're gonna make it there and back again, but you know what? Let's risk it. Worst case, we'll have to tail back to the truck. No, you know what? I'm gonna dump. Buddy tried that earlier today when he was running it, and he said no. He ended up spilling wheat on the cab because going in and up and down these sharp little hills here, it didn't work. So let's just dump. Had a little bit of a mess he had to clean up earlier today. I'll get back to your guys' comments in a second here. I don't want to hit the truck. We are. Okay, what country is this? I'm in Alberta, Canada, I think is what you're asking. Doug? Or Dong? Or what's that say? Drew and Nodak says, yeah, it's that light. Absolutely incredible. Wow. Lane Knudsen. Yo, been waiting. What you waiting for? Oh, for something live. Yeah, we didn't have much on, but another there and back just we won't make it. So, Drew and Nodak says, all done with wheat here on Tuesday. Gonna try canola tomorrow with the grandparents. Right on. Right. So Drew, from Nodak. How far of a drive would it have been for you to go to Heydays there? Just curious. There, we're empty already. Well, frick, we should have made it there and back one more time. That's annoying, stopping and dumping that often. Anyway, good enough. Okay, let's whip around and go there and back. That's why it's so tight. There's one more headland I got to do right here. We'll do that when we get back. That's what we can do. That'll fill the combine a little more. I guess we could do it now. It'll be easier to do it on the way back. Alrighty, where did we leave off here? How's the streaming tonight, you guys? Is it cutting in and out like the last time I went live? There's a whole bunch of guys that kept leaving just because somebody said it's probably because it's not streaming very good. Cody, yield get any better? A tiny bit better, I think. I don't have any numbers for you on how much better it would be, but I think it is. A little bit better than back at our farm there. What's everybody up to tonight anyway? You can see what I'm up to. What are you guys up to? This wheat is really dry. I think the last load I took to the elevator said 11.5 or something percent. It's too dry. But I guess that's what happens when you don't get no rain. For how long? John, how's the yield? Bushels per acre, I'm not sure. I'm gonna say it's a little better than back at our farm. I'm down at the in-laws now, land I rent from them. I'm gonna say around 40. Yeah, probably around there. Where our farm was about mid-30s. Terrible. Freaking terrible. Cody John, have you been going earlier if it's that dry? No, we just basically got going. Was that yesterday? Yeah, just yesterday. And then the wind seems to die right down at night. So the dew sets in, stays on in the morning. And then we had a breakdown last night. So then we had to fix the combine, put her back together this morning. But so far, today's been a decent day. Once we got the combine back together and started going. Hey, John, can you turn on your caps lock? Makes it easier for me to read the comments there. But John says, looks like a damn good stand. But that seems to be a common thing this year. Well, it might look like a damn good stand from your point of view, but it is not. Like, this should be running at least another 20, 30 more bushels an acre than what it is. It's like, when I look through the phone, it actually does look half decent. But when you're sitting in the combine, you can see between each seed row, it is not good. Not good at all. Clayton says, hello from Medicine Hat. What's going on, Clayton? Stephen Miller says, what state? I'm not in a state. I'm in a province of Alberta. Stephen Miller, Lane Knutson. Hello from Moosomin, Saskatchewan. Moosomin. Is that how you say that? Good old Sass boy. Are you in Camrose? Lane Knutson says. No, I'm not. I'm kind of over here by Lloydminster, west of Lloydminster. Lane Knutson says, yeah. Yeah, that's how you say that? Or what? Lane Knutson, actually? Yeah? You betcha. Hello, fellow farmer. How's it going? Lane Knutson, my grandparents are in Maidstone. Oh, really? Who's your grandparents? Well, I guess you don't have to answer that if you don't want to, but David so-and-so. Yeah, no, I don't know them. Clayton just got back from harvesting Durham today. Right on. How'd the Durham run, Clayton? Where'd you say you're from, Clayton? Or did you say? Yeah, Medicine Hat. That's what I thought. Down in the Hat. Yeah, we don't grow Durham here. Lane Knutson says, have you heard of Leroy's Trucking? No, I haven't. Double S Agra says, how's the baler? Just watched your video from the day you were having trouble baling that first barley straw. Well, the baler's good now. I was having trouble. Was it the first day? I can't remember what was going on there. No, I was having trouble, I think, towards the end of the barley straw. Because I had sped up the rotor and it was beating that straw pretty good. I plugged the baler 2 times, I think, by the time I finished the barley straw. And back the other way we go. Yeah, the wind died right down. It's lingering. Switched directions on us. It was from... Hang on. The wind was blowing this way, away from the standing stuff. Now it's blowing this way. I don't like that when the wind blows into the standing stuff. If the combine ever caught fire, flames go towards your standing grain, and that's not good. Back to the comments. Trevor Graham. This running out better. Looks like the rows are filled in better. Yeah, this is running a tiny bit better, I think. Trevor, can you turn on your caps lock too, by the way? Makes it easier for me to read the comments. But yeah, I do believe this is running a little better. Still not real great, but a little bit better than back at our farm, I think. Lane Knutson, how far out of Lloyd are you? Half an hour or so. Well, we're probably half done this quarter anyway. By the time we get the truck filled, we'll be over half done. As long as we don't break down tonight. Combining. We are combining. Double S Agra says, Sassy Massey been sassy this year. Yeah, it has. It's living up to its name, that's for sure. And I can't see myself getting a different combine for next year with this kind of crop, prices and everything. I'll be lucky to be farming next year, actually. Clayton, it's been bad, really bad. Drought. It was going around 10 bushels an acre. Holy. Oh my. That's quite a bit worse than here then. Holy shit. Yeah, that ain't good, man. Holy frick. Lane Knutson, what year is the Pete? It's an 08. Keenan, is it? Okay, I couldn't tell. We're combining barley today with a Pkease combine. Oh yeah, right on. What kind of Pkease combine you got? I'd like to get a Pkease combine, actually. Reed Henderson, probably too wet most years to get good Durham quality. Here, you're asking, Reed? I don't know. There's no market for Durham up here. I've never heard of anyone growing it up here. I don't know if it's because you can't or because there's no market for, I don't know. I'd like to try something else. Something other than canola. God, that stuff just... Oh, you get raped on that stuff. $900 a bag to seed it. Now it's at like $12 a bushel to sell it. How does that make sense? $23.88. Oh yeah, right on. I was actually thinking of getting a $23.88 before I got the old Sassy Massey here, and then didn't really find one, and I found this one it was the right price, so I got it. I jumped on it. Kind of wish I got a Pkease to start with, though. Here's a low spot. Looks pretty decent here, but there's just not enough low spots to make up for the other loss. Reed Henderson, yeah, sorry, I know it can be fussy to grow. We just started growing durum again. Mustard would be okay instead of canola. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Nobody grows mustard here either. I don't know. I don't think our growing season is good enough for it, or I don't know. But then I hear if you do grow mustard and canola, you have one seed of canola in your mustard, or one seed of mustard in your canola, or something. It'll get rejected or some frickin' thing I hear, and it's like, holy, I'm not sure that is for me. To anybody just joining, can you turn on your caps lock? Makes it easier for me to read the comments. You have a Sassy Massey too? White Lightning, are you in Iowa? Heck no, I'm in Alberta. Alberta, Canada. $8.65? I've never heard of it. I've never heard of an $8.65. Am I Canadian? Yes, sir. Canadian, eh? Yeah. Double S Agra. Ever try Pkease? Yeah, I did once. Didn't work out very good. Lost money on that. Lost about 10 grand, I think, on that quarter that year. No, 8 grand or something like that. Ended up getting some kind of fusarium root rot disease in the peas, and didn't yield worth a shit. And yeah, the money I had, paid to buy the seed, your inoculant, and everything, and yeah, I ended up losing money. Treated the seed, and for frick's sakes. Well, I guess we may as well dump again, because we're not going to make it there and back again. Read. I've heard that too, laugh out loud. Not sure how the hell they know the difference. Yeah, I know, right? Like when you look at a field of mustard, a field of canola, standing in the field, it looks the same to me. I don't know. And then you look at the seed, the size of the seed is the same size as canola. Like, how would they know? But I just wouldn't want to find out the hard way. That's for sure. Well, we'll top her up a little more. Lane Knutson, have you tried lentils? No, I have not. Somebody told me was it the last live I did, I think? Somebody told me if you can grow peas, you can grow lentils. Well, I have no idea. Maybe you can, but I've heard of guys in my area trying lentils, and it just didn't work out. So they didn't grow them. Because if lentils did work out in this area, the BTOs would be growing them for sure. Getting a little full there. But yeah, I'd like to try something different other than canola. Well, it's about perfect. We could put a little more on the front. Whoa! Hang on, guys. I'll catch up to these comments in a second here. Something Farm says, what year is the Sassy Massey? 2006. Pretty sure it's an 06. What's up, Will Hofer? Nice Peterbilt. Thanks. Cummins project. Be looking for another crop to put in rotation. I'm in Saskatchewan. We grow lots of canary seed. It's a good crop to throw in. You can seed wheat on canary stubble. It's kind of treated like an oil seed in cereal. Oh yeah. Oh, isn't that shit really itchy though? Canary seed, isn't that really itchy stuff? White lightning, is that your trucking? What do you mean my trucking? Like, it's my truck, yeah. Reed Henderson, I'm combining peas right now. Oh, I forgot. We were gonna do this other headland. Oh well. Let's do it right now this time or I'll forget again. Give me a little more room to turn around here. We're just about touching it with the tire. Okay, whip around and get that. Combine our way back that way a little ways. Turn around, bobtail back over here. Hang on, guys. I'll get back to the comments in a sec. Combining, no, hang on, Lane Knutson. Lots of people here in East Sask put rye after wheat. Like fall rye, or what? I thought about growing fall rye, another crop, but there's no market for it here either, I don't think. How many cows do we run? I think total head right now, like without the calves, like without calves at side, is like 90 head total between the cows, heifers, bulls, and everything. A couple butcher steers. I think we're about 90 head. And then there's, I frickin' forget how many calves that side. 70 calves, I think. Something like that. Dark. Back to the comments. You where? I'm in Alberta. I am in Alberta. Okay, so Cummins Project says they have itchless now, we grow it. It's not any itchier than wheat dust, but yes, the stuff that isn't itchless sucks. Yeah, I bet. Worse than barley or what? Oh, next comment. Lane Knutson. Cummins, where are you in Sask? Yeah, fall rye. Oh yeah. We used to grow fall rye, like way back when, but not to combine, more or less just for fall grazing. Right after silaging, we would get the silage off and then go seed fall rye in there for the cows to graze. Okay, well, we'll just go right here, and then we'll just whip right around. Bobtail back. I guess we could combine our way back too, but whatever. Let's do that. What the heck? We should make it there and back once we get back to the passes. We'll just dive right in here. I think I gotta turn the lights on here. I can't see much. There we go. Sharp little hill, this one. Oh, the wheat's pretty short. This hilltop, it's only about a foot tall. Okay, back to the comments. Where were we at here? Lane Knudsen, is my drill 60 feet? No, 40. Whoops. Hang on. I'm going to get that. I guess we could have got it. We started going back and forth the other way, but oh well. My drill is 40 feet. Well, you've never been around barley dust, Cummins Project, but I want to say yes. Yeah, barley's pretty itchy too, but I've heard canary seed is crazy itchy. Anyway. Next comment. What's that guy saying? 10.4 on Alberta? What? Whoa. Cummins Project near Estevan. Oh yeah. Reed Henderson. That's cool. You can get itchless grain. Yeah, I didn't know anything about that. I just thought it was all itchy. Oh, steep little side hill here. Okay, Double S Agra, any fall dirt work planned? No, not this year. The only fall work I will have after combining is maybe a little more haying. As weird as that sounds. I want to cut some sloughs that dried up the summer here and whatever else. Not so much because we need the feed, but just, well, something to do basically. I'd like to be sitting in that old stagger breaking up another quarter, but there's nothing really else to break up except that one field there where we got pasture, those great big hills with the cows. What happened there? How come I missed so much? We got to turn around and grab that. What's going on there? Whoa. Okay, let's whip around. There, bugs me. There's like no yield in there, but it just bugs me. Where are we at? Felix. Canary seed itch is a combination of barley dust and fire. Dang, that's itchy. Not sure I want to grow that stuff then. And nobody grows that around here, I know that. I tried flax one year. That went actually pretty good, to be honest, that year. Just dealing with Viterra to sell it was the only downfall. Otherwise, I'd have grew it again every year. They pissed me off. I said to myself, oh, I ain't dealing with them clowns again. And now, I think the price of flax is almost the same price as canola, so it's not really much better. But yeah, the year I grew it, I did okay. What's close by Edmonton, Calgary, Medicine Hat? What's close by Edmonton? Not sure what you're asking there, John. Cody Johns, must be happy to have your cows with the way the prices have been. Yeah. No, it's actually worth having cattle. Not working for free on them at least. David and Dogs, you Canadian? Yes, sir. Alberta. Drew and Nodak. Any flax in your area? Yeah, there's a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. And yeah, I would grow it again if somebody other than Viterra would buy it, but nobody really buys it in my area. I'd have to truck it. I guess I could truck it further away, but I don't really want to do that. That just cuts into your profit. But Viterra got bought out, so I think we were talking about this the other night when the streaming was really shitty there. Since Viterra got bought out by Bunge, maybe Bunge will be better to deal with. I don't know. I hope so. Lane Knutson, okay, if you sold all your cows, you could get a new combine next year. Yeah, hey, don't worry, I thought of that. But then you sell all your cows, I would get out of some of the debt. But what if the next couple of years, 2-3 years in a row is really dry for grain, and we have no cows now? I'm not sure that's a smart move either. So since cattle are worth something, we're going to hang on to a few of them anyway. And I never did plan on getting rid of all the cows. You're going to Yellowknife, Yukon. What's going on in Yellowknife? Work or what? Lane Knutson says slewgrass and cattails are good for bedding out in the field if you're doing any fall grazing. Yeah, for sure. Is what our family, oh yeah. Northwest Territories. Alberta, the 51st state. Yeah. Yeah. No doubt, hey? 51st state. Wouldn't that be something? I'm not sure what to think of that, but that'd be something if it ever happened. Cummins Project. I have nightmares from flax straw. We had 11 quarters one year and it rained and snowed all September. Was the worst miserable harvest ever. Well, no kidding. I mean, so what did you guys end up doing with the flax? That's a lot of flax straw. Holy frick. I ended up baling the flax straw when I grew it that year. That was, I think, 3 or 4 years ago. I just baled it since we got the cows. It'll make bedding, some kind of bedding or whatever. Windbreak. We'll get some kind of use out of it. David and Dogs. We Alaskan. Hope Alberta, the 51st state. America making Alberta great again. Yeah. Whoa, shit. Hang on. Got a little off course here. Little sliver there I missed. The farmer, or the Fraser Valley farmer. Hey, just saying hi. Gotta head to bed. Got a big day tomorrow. Well, hi back. And get some sleep, I guess, if you got a big day. What's the big day? White lightning. Don't run over any Mexicans. Yeah. Try not to. David and dogs. I live in Chicken, Alaska. Chicken, Alaska? For real? Caterpillar, whatever that's about. Do you bale canola straw? No, I never have. We don't need it. If a guy was ever stuck, yeah, I would try bale it, but I've never had to. Cummins project. We had guys come custom bale it. Oh, the flax straw thing, come custom bale it. Well, it was wet harvest. All they did was make a mess. Didn't even end up getting all the crop off that year. Had to combine a little in the spring. Oh yeah, what year was that? Because we had a year like that in 2019. Quite a few guys never got their crop off in 2019. Dusty, damn auto steer. Yeah, frick sakes. White lightning, when will it start snowing? Here, I mean, we've got snow in September before, but normally November is when it'll start. Like start snowing and stay. And then we've had snow in October that stayed. But it's not real common, but it's not out of the question either. But most of the time, November. She'll snow and then it'll stay. Leon. I have an excavator. Oh yeah, right on. Drew and Nodak. First frost here today. Oh yeah, we had frost, pretty hard frost the other day, or a couple days ago, I guess. Cummins project. Yep. Either 18 or 19, can't remember. Must have been 19. Yeah. The 2019 was bad. Guys were taking canola off in 2019. They're at like 25% moisture. I don't even know how they got it out of the combine and stuff. Like it was a mess. I didn't have that many acres that year. I didn't even have our own combine that year. We hired custom combine guys to come in. And man, that was won't do that again. Felix. What's wheat testing today? Had rain here a couple days ago. Was still 17.4 today. Oh wow, no, it's down to like 11.5 or something. Well, the combine's showing that, but that's not accurate. It's probably 2% less than that, for sure. The last load I took to the elevator was about 11.5, I think. David and dogs. We have a state of a chicken in the village square. When we get drunk, we strip down and... What? Oh man, the wheat's really short right here. Holy frick. About a foot tall. Get drunk, strip down, flap our arms and act like a chicken dancing around the stupid chicken. Oh. Cummins project. We had the combine in the field until November. What a wreck. Yeah. Yeah, for a few years there was guys combining in December, and it was weird. Trevor Graham says, what variety of wheat? This is Brandon. Cody Johns, you seeing more guys growing corn in your area? Lots of corn and Red Deer area this year. There's a few guys that do it just for grazing or silage. I don't think anybody combines corn around here. It's all for feed. What's up, Chad? Chad and Chantel says hello. David and Dogs. Cut the shit. What is your view of your PM who started the 51st state? What's my view? I don't know. I don't pay attention to that garbage, but I think he's an idiot. And we're back. And we're back. Kirkland, for a second I thought you were actually farming. No, just pretending. David and Dogs, what's the female then I see on YouTube? Who's the female I see? Like on my YouTube channel? Well, it's probably my little girl. John something. I would like to know what you're cutting, harvesting. Wheat. Hard red spring wheat. Lane Knutson, you're a pretty good pretend farmer. Thanks, man. Wow, I was asking I was asking what, like south or north? East, how about? Michael, what crop? Hard red spring wheat. Man, is it short here on this hill. There, now we'll go dump. Chad, how late can you go tonight, do you think? I don't know, I'm just going to go till the truck's full and then shut down. There's zero wind right now. I'm sure the dew will be setting in. Probably another 6 passes. The truck should be full, maybe. Somewhere, oh, somewhere there anyway. Michael, nice. How many hours tonight you gonna put in till it's done? No, no, probably another, oh, I don't know, another hour maybe. Truck should be full. It's getting pretty full at the front there now, front of the trailer. The back of the trailer's still totally empty, so a few more hoppers anyway. John, okay, I'll keep watching. Perfect. Whoa. That's probably good enough for the front. Move to the back. Michael, wow, Chad and I thinking the same thing. We think, man, he's going to keep going. Farmers always work till dark. Yeah. Combine worked good today. Yeah, so far. Whoa. So far. There. Now we'll move to the back here. Fill her up. Just about empty. Martin, what's it yielding, you think? I'm not sure. 40-ish. Not enough, anyway. Total tech. I just flew all the way to the Philippines to get catfished by a dude. What? What? Why would you do that? Felix, is the straw chopper shaft still running hot? Well, you seen that video, hey? Yeah, it's still running warm. I can't figure out why. Like if the shaft was hot, you would think the shaft was almost spinning inside the bearing, but it's not, because the lock collar's got it locked on the shaft. Like, it makes no sense to me. And yet the pillow block is not cool to touch, but like lukewarm, which I would say is kind of normal. But I don't know why the shaft's getting so hot. And it's just the one side. Where'd we leave off here? Right there. Michael, can you turn on your caps lock? Makes it easier to read the comments. Is that a Minnesota accent? Hell no. Alberta, Canada. Would have been nice to be in Minnesota today, though. Could have went to Heydays. That'd have been cool. How's the chopper bearing? Chad says good so far. The bearing itself's okay. But what a joke! The groove in the pillow block, like the grease groove to flow around the pillow block to get inside the bearing, doesn't line up at all. So how does that bearing supposed to get grease? It's a joke. So I'll have to. You got to bend that seal on the bearing to get that needle in there, and that's the only way to get grease to it. It was a setup, I swear. That's funny. I really hope you're just joking about that, because that's funny. Michael, good sport. Yo, Dallas, what's going on? Aren't you combining? Are you spraying again or what? Dallas Leduc, another Saskatchewan boy. That stuff also has me puzzled. Oh, stuff, that shaft. Yeah, I don't get it. Lane Knutson, Heydays is in Minnesota. Yeah, isn't it? Drew and Nodak, you still there? Isn't it Minnesota? I'm sure it was in Minnesota. Lane Knutson, I thought it was in Alberta. Oh hell, I know it's not in Alberta. If it was in Alberta, I probably would have went to it one of the days. Shut down the combine to go to a sled show. Could you imagine? Michael, are you in Canada? Canada? Yes, sir. Alberta, Canada. Total Tech, I thought Canada was all snow. No. Only in the winter. Felix. Only thing I could think was either out of line or all the straw going to one side. Yeah, but all the straw to one side. Yeah, but why just the shaft is getting that hot? Just the shaft, not the bearing, not the pillow block, the shaft. Makes no sense. John something Canada. I'm originally from East Coast. He is in Alberta. Oh yeah. Michael, have a great evening. God bless. Thanks. See you next time. Dallas Leduc says finished half the lentils, moving combine home. Oh yeah, right on. Half the lentils are done, hey? Right on. Ricky, Cornflake Man. Whatever that means. Dallas, and not enough snow. Yeah. Not sure that guy's handle. Something court. Ask any woman. They will tell you. Okay. Whatever that means. David, what's up? Just combining. Trevor Graham says, does that shaft run through the chopper separate from the knives? Slides through the drum maybe. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know if that shaft is welded to the drum itself or is the shaft separate from the drum. And I know what you're kind of saying there, like, is the shaft spinning inside the drum maybe or something? But why is the other side of the shaft not hot? I don't get that. Makes no sense to me. Chad says, yes, need more snow in your area, Dallas. Yeah. Need more snow in the mountains, too. They haven't been getting very much snow the last couple of years. Dallas Luke says, big 10 bushel an acre crop. Yeah, that's not the best, hey? Definitely could have been better, but you know what? It could have been worse, too. Could always be worse. Ah, shit. Another big miss. I'm gonna have to turn around and get that. It's hard to tell how high you're cutting sometimes. It's kind of hilly land right here like this. David, something, where are you? I am in the combine. There we go. Get those 19 kernels there. Phil, good morning from Wales, UK. I'm heading to bed, or heading to Red Deer next week on vacation. We go every year. Wow. Why Red Deer? Next comment. Bar rescue or bat rescue? What's that say? Something. This comment's hard to read. It's small letters. Turn your caps on, would you guys? Caps lock, turn it on. You ran a 9610 one fall, and the walker shaft was so hot you couldn't touch it. Boss sent it to Deer because it had been in for a green light. The entire side was cracked out like a spider web. Oh wow. Wow, and they didn't catch that at the green light? Felix says that the belt that was off one rib wasn't to the chopper. No, sir. That was right on the motor. Or off the motor, whatever. Chris Wickenheiser, Sassy Massy, Gripper and Ripper. Yeah. Sassy Massy. Frick, I like that. Dallas Leduc, you don't get any auto steer in the Sassy Massy? Nope. Ain't gonna spend the money on it either. Chad, how many days till the sled trip now? I don't know. Ask King of Pilsner. He's on the countdown, I think. I lost track. Next comment. Braden Miller, how's the wheat running? Oh, not good. If I had to guess, the yield probably 40-ish. Not good, but could be worse, I guess. Could be running 5. Mitch Jeffries, looks like you're in some better wheat now. It might look okay or look good on the camera, but it's not the best. I think it is yielding a little bit better than our place, but still not where it should be. To pay bills, like, still going to lose money on it. Chris Wickenheiser has a good ring to it. Stay safe out there, you betcha. SC, how's the what? Dallas Leduc, 78 days-ish to your sled trip. You mean our sled trip, Dallas. What's up, Robert? Hi from Sweden. Holy frick. Hey, do you know Caleb Kosturki? Doesn't he go there and do clinics in Sweden? What's up, Chevy 65 Speed or whatever that says? Or I can't read that. Chad says, thanks, Dallas. Yeah, we all hope you can make it. Well, he's got to come. Which, by the way, you guys, if you haven't booked your hotel room or a place to stay in McBride for the Bung Bung, now, you probably won't get a room now. Town's probably booked solid already. Emma, hey from Britain? Is that what that says? What's going on, Emma? My boyfriend is a farmer. How long has your shift been? About 7 days on and 7 days on. No, just kidding. No, I don't know. We don't really work shift work. I just work till I get... Or in this case, tonight, I'm just going to work till the truck's full and then go home. So, I don't know. A day or something. Phil Davies says, like Red Deer because it's far enough to Calgary to be a lot cheaper. And it's not a far drive up to Edmonton or over to Banff. Trying to immigrate to Canada so can come over as often as we can. Oh, I see. Right on. So then you like Canada. Felix says, farms here run 3 shifts. Me, myself, and I. Yeah. I got a helper this year, and I've had a helper a couple years in a row now, so it's kind of nice. But he's still in school, so he's back in school tomorrow till Friday. And he might come out after school though, for a few hours, run the old sassy massy. Okay, well, I think when we get to the other end, we're gonna try do another there and back before we dump. Because we still got a little bit of the window showing here. And normally, once the window's covered, you're half full. The only thing is in these short, sharp, steep little hills, you can't go too full. Because when you start going down, it'll pour right onto the cab. So, well, we'll just be aware of that, but I'm sick and tired of dumping like half hoppers. So we'll just try it, see what happens. Oh, there's a couple more comments here. Hang on. You send your good luck from New Zealand, my man. New Zealander, a Kiwi. What's going on, Kiwi? There's a guy from New Zealand that rides in McBride quite a bit. Kind of became friends. Man, he's a good shit. Good time. I enjoy riding with him. Sharp little hill here. Down into a low spot. Ooh, the wheat looks good over there. Okay, let's whip around and try go back there and back one more time before we dump. Because the window's covered up now, so we're probably just a hair over half full. We might, I don't think we'll make it all the way back, but we won't be that far away from the truck, so. And then we'll be able to dump one full hopper in there instead of pissing around with half hoppers. Slow her down in the low spot. Make sure that straw gets chopped nice. Don't want to go too fast. Okay, back to the comments. Farming. Yes, sir. Combining some wheat. Chris, how's the engine now? Oh, good. I think. Oh, engine temp, you're talking, Chris, or what? Yeah, no, it's ran good all day today. Jimmy, this is so cool. Is it really? Chris, temp, yeah. Okay, yeah. No, it's been good all day. Haven't had to stop or anything. Dallas Leduc says, do you ever sleep? I need my 7 hours a night. Yeah, I sleep sometimes. Definitely don't sleep 7 hours. Fuck, I don't think I've slept 7 hours in a night since I was a kid. It's only 9 o'clock, by the way, Dallas. It's not late. I don't think I go to bed before midnight ever. Chad, what's the Sassy Massy hold for bushel? 300, I believe. But I'm guessing that's 300 right full shoveled in the corners and whatever, you know. I'm pretty sure it's 300. Okay, next comment. Sure, my bro, I'd happily trade your harvesting condition for the crap Kiwi weather any day of the week. Oh, shitty weather over there or what? going on, John Dodge? Chris, yes, sir. Since you moved the rat out, yeah, no, it's been good. How did you get into farming, Lana? Is that Lana? It's a family farm. So my grandfather started this farm in 1948. Dodge fan, what combine are you in? Massey Ferguson or Sassy Massey. What's up, Gamer 422? Trent Jensen. Much ergot in any of the wheat up there? Oh, I've heard of a little bit. I haven't had a big problem with it though. Austin James, to be honest, I think that it's going to be a late harvest this year. Yeah, I don't know why I have that feeling too. I got a feeling this harvest is going to drag out and out, like drag on and on and on and on. I don't know why, but I mean, what am I at now? Like what is day 19 today, or is it day 20 already? I can't remember, but it's some of the days I was counting as harvest day, when all I really did is just desiccate. But that's part of harvest though, right? Like it's swathing, so that's part of harvest. And moving equipment, the one day I think I counted as a harvest day. So yeah, we're at like day 19 already, and we're not even done the wheat. But at the same time, it's still beginning of the September, so it's not real late yet. Dodge fan, cool. Anybody just joining, can you turn on your caps lock? Makes it easier to read the comments. The letters on my end are pretty small. Yeah, it's your winter and your night is our day. Raining right now. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it'd be complete opposite way down there. Tyler Ginnon, what's going on? Phil Davies, been trying to immigrate to Canada for 25 years. Holy frick, buddy. Spent a whole bunch of time working around the Lucky Lake area of Saskatchewan. Oh yeah, Lucky Lake. Let me think of that for a sec. Lucky Lake. Why does that sound familiar? No, never mind. I'm thinking of somewhere else. I'm thinking of Cactus Lake. Man, that's a long time. 25 years to try to get into Canada, hey? Felix, more grasshoppers than ergot here. Oh yeah. And there's grasshoppers here this year, that's for sure. Get a few of them in your sample. Chad, where are you, Felix? Mark, good evening from Alberta. Hey, Mark, can you turn on your caps lock? To anybody else joining the live, can you turn on your caps lock when commenting? Makes it easier to read the comments on my end. Rise, kill, and eat. Jordan Peterson is a farmer. Whatever that means. James, talk to me in October. The latest I ever come was October 23rd. Oh yeah. Austin James, is he talking about Australia? New Zealand, I think. Mark, good evening in Alberta. Good evening to you back. Yeah, speaking of, I got a lot of cows to feed. Have a nice night. Yeah, you too. Later. Okay, guys, we're gonna make it all the way back? I don't think so. I can already see it coming up the sight window there on the hopper topper thing. So we might only make it halfway back now. Son of a... Oh well. Trent, mustard wouldn't yield what canola can. Too much chance of add mixture. Grade sample pretty quick. Oh, I see. James, southwest of Saskatoon. Toontown. Gamer 420, how many acres do you harvest? All of them. We're going to do all of the wheat and all of the canola. Chad, Lucky Lake is close to me. What did you do there? Tisdale, Saskatchewan area. Felix is from. Oh yeah, good old Tisdale. How was Massey doing after you spent so much time blowing out radiator? Good. Good. Hasn't heated up all day today, never heated up yesterday. It's been good so far. But I mean, when you're in chaff and dust all day, it's bound to get plugged, right? So we'll just have to spend a little bit of time each morning and blow it out. Julia, good evening from New Mexico. New Mexico, what's going on in New Mexico? Originally South Dakota. Nice to see night harvesting. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. New Mexico. Mark, how many bushels? Like, I don't know, like bushels to the acre, or what are you talking? Phil Davies. Family commitments meant that it hasn't worked till now. Lucky Lake is about 12 miles north of Lake Diefenbaker. Was there working on a mixed beef farm. Oh yeah. Right on. Uh-oh guys, I think we're gonna have to just stop combining and drive back to the truck here. It's coming up that side of the sight glass there pretty good. And it takes a little while before it gets up that one, but yeah, we're getting pretty full here. The full bin alarm is not on yet, but do I live in Canada? Yes, sir. Alberta, Canada. Favorite thing to do on the farm? Yep. Yep. Mark, bushels to the acre. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably like, I'm going to say 40-ish. If I had to guess. Maybe not even. I don't know. It's not running very good. But this field is running a little bit better, I think, than back at our farm. Oh, we're getting full. Son of a... We're quite a ways away from the truck, too. Well, you know, there, we're full. Okay. I'm stopping right now. Because once that alarm goes off, there is a little bit of room in the hopper. But when you're going up and down these hills, you need to allow room for that grain to flow so that it doesn't overflow onto your cab. We'll just stop right now and go back to the truck. So that's about 2.5 passes. We're full. I don't like doing this. It seems like it's such a waste of time driving with a full hopper. It's a lot of weight on that combine. Well, won't do that again, I guess. Well, we will. Because if we did 2.5 this go around, we'll do the next 2.5. Then the truck should be full, though. 2 more big hoppers in that back compartment. I bet you it'll be full. Dallas Leduc, too many bushels. Yeah, I wish I had that problem this year. Yes, stop before you get cab wheat. Yeah, buddy did that today earlier. I had to remind him, you can't fill it right up on these short, steep little hills. I watched it pour on top of the cab. Gamer 422, you show sheep? Chad's laughing at Dallas. Yeah, this is a sharp little hill here. Yikes. Ooh, go slow down, because you can't stop too fast either, and then it whoosh and flows all forward, and frick, you got a mess. Oh, don't. Now we give her. There we go. Now we'll go up this little hill. And then we're at the truck. Where are your grain cart? My right there. It's my grain cart. Oh, slow up. Easy. Grain cart guy must be sleeping. This will fill that back compartment pretty good. Dallas, I'm home. You should fire up the brown sugar in the shaker. Yeah, you should. Make a video of it too and put her on TikTok so I can watch it later. It's too bad YouTube wouldn't allow you to add guests like TikTok does on the live. That feature on TikTok is kind of nice. Or maybe you can, I just don't know how on YouTube. I don't know. Chad. Dallas, you're all out of that. I did have the shaker still. Gamer 422, have a good time harvesting. Thanks. Why isn't it piling up yet? Thought it would have been piling up by now. Dallas, add guest? You mean in the live? Yeah, maybe you can do that. I don't know. I don't know where to look for that feature. I don't know. I've never tried. Well, that's it. Oh, it just started to pile up there now. See it? So maybe one more big hopper and yeah, she might be full. I guess we'll find out. Well, that's it for that hopper. Let's go fill her up one more time for sure. Chad, the mess he made in the camper making that drink at Ag in Motion. Yeah, that was a good time. That was funny. We'll have to do that again next year for sure at Ag in Motion. Julia, I live about 125 miles from Mexico. Got good rain this year, but baseball hail times 2 and hailed on hard another 8 times. Grateful I'm not a farmer this year, just a gardener. Holy frick. Baseball size hail, that's gonna do some damage. Felix didn't forget the grate open on the truck. Sure hope not. Because that's always fun, cleaning that mess up. Happened here a few days ago. Oh, somebody didn't look before they started unloading. Geez, now you got me second guessing myself. Well, I guess we'll find out when we get back. There's a mess now, either way. Lane Knutson, you were at Ag in Motion? Yeah, we all were. Chad, Dallas, there's a bunch of us there. Alrighty. Well, this doesn't make any sense because we're gonna run out of this pass halfway down. I guess we'll just bobtail to one end or the other. We'll have to drive back to this end because then we'll go there and back and be full again. So. It would have made more sense to drive that way empty and then start combining, but whatever. I think one more big hopper in the trailer and it'll be full, so. Well, there are a couple more comments here. Holy frick. Chad, yes, for sure, we will. Tommy says it's okay. Yeah, maybe by next year, Milwaukee will have some other cool frickin' cordless tool. Buy it, check it out. I was thinking of buying one of those cordless chainsaws. That'd be kind of handy. Oh, this stuff's short right here. Holy. Lane Knutson, I will have to come next year. Yeah, Ag in Motion's a pretty good time, actually. Lots of stuff to look at, that's for sure. Like, you'll never look at all the stuff in one day. If you actually stop and look at something, you know, like, if you're just aimlessly wandering up and down the roads or whatever, yeah, you'll see it, but go look at stuff, you'll never look at it all in one day. There. We're at the end of this pass. Okay, we'll just pick up, turn around, and go right back to the other end. Seems kind of stupid, but whatever. Yeah, Lane. I'm going to try to go to Ag in Motion again next year. See how things go, I guess. Austin James, Milwaukee, vacuum. Something, I can't read that. Lewis, how much land you got to go? I don't know. I'm gonna say, well, we're not even half done, because I think once we're done the wheat, we'll be half done. No, we'll be over half done. Dallas, more hot tool chicks. Yeah. Yeah. Lane Knutson, my dad bought a weed eater and it's pretty good. Oh yeah. Good old weed eater. Chad, as long as we get the same girl selling stuff there at Ag, yeah. What's that guy, Gear Jammer? What if the field ended and you went off a cliff? Well, we don't really have cliffs around this area, so we're pretty safe. Like, we're not in the mountains or nothing. Yeah, we'll combine there and back, and hopefully we'll make it back. And then that should fill the truck. Chad, hot till chick. Yeah. Lane Knutson, if you haven't tried yet, the leaf blower from Milwaukee works good for blowing tractor rads on the haybine and baler. Yeah, I bought the leaf blower when I was at Ag in Motion. It's the single battery leaf blower, if that makes sense to you. I like it. I really like it, actually, but I'm only using a 6 amp or 5 amp battery on it, and it just doesn't last. When you're blowing off the whole combine, say, it doesn't last very long. For real quick jobs, it's super handy. There's no dicking around with gas or anything. Yeah, I like it. But I still think I'm gonna have to buy a gas-powered leaf blower to have to do the big jobs, like blowing off the combine, blowing off the baler and shit. Or you just gotta have a few batteries on hand. Or you can get the bigger amp batteries too, I guess. There's options. Double S Agra. Hang on. Happy to catch the live tonight. First evening off in 3 weeks. Got a pull a blown engine out of an X9 tomorrow. Oh, an X9. Really? I'm just kidding. They all got their problems. I think a friend of mine had to put a motor in his S690. Or no, that was, never mind. That was a different one. That was their 9770. I think the S690's been good. Right on, Double S Agra. Good luck with that tomorrow. Sounds like a big job. Lane Knutson says, That's all ours is too, a single. You need a 7 amp or what? I think you can get 8 amperes. Or 12 did I see or something? I don't know. I can't remember. Next comment. Where do we leave off here? Connor. How's the night going so far? Pretty good. Oh, a little bit of a low spot here. Slow down a bit. Pretty good so far, Connor. Truck's almost full, and once the truck's full, I'm shutting her down and going home. But I'm also 45-minute drive away from home, so... Actually, no, a little bit longer, because I'm going to take the Pete home tonight when it's full, so that I can go right to the elevator tomorrow morning, instead of going all the way home from here, waking up tomorrow morning, coming all the way back down, and then going all the way back to town to unload the truck. Makes sense to take the truck home tonight and then stop on the way back down tomorrow and dump it at the elevator. Austin James. We use a steel leaf blower. Yeah, I had one of those, or still have it. I've went through 2 of them now. This one I accidentally, what did I do to this one? Oh yeah, I left it in the bucket and I grabbed a round bale and smashed it. And the other one, the first one, I threw it off the top of the combine. I was trying to blow off the combine and it wouldn't start. And I was on barley for 2 days, and that was the time I slept in the peat the one night, never showered, on barley all day, slept in the peat, woke up the next day, combine barley all day, finished the barley, and I was blowing the combine off quickly, and the leaf blower wouldn't start, so I got mad, threw it off the combine, and yeah, it smashed when it hit the ground, so I had to go buy another one. Chris Wickenheiser. Hope I'm saying that name right. Old Sassy Massey is doing good this year, knock on wood. Yeah, not bad. A few little things with it, but that's to be expected with 3,041 engine hours, I guess. And it's old. It's a 2006. It's not. Oh, another freaking miss. What the? Well, I'm going to stop and pick that up. Chad, X9 with a blown motor, laughing. Yeah. Well, I mean, they all break down. They all have problems, just like trucks, cars, sleds, boats, quads, side-by-sides. They all freaking have problems and they all break down. But it is fun to razz your John Deere buddies. Felix, for the leaf blower and chainsaw, the 12 amp batteries are the best. Well, there we go. So you can get a 12er. Well, that's what I'm going to have to get then. Yeah, because I'm just using a 5 or a 6. And I think the 6 doesn't even last as long as the 5, it seems like. So go to a 12. Yeah, that'll be a lot better. Drew and Nodak. Oh, you took your message away. What the heck? Oh, come on. All this dust, it's so deceiving. And the hills like this is deceiving to see when your header's on the ground or off the ground or... Lane Knutson. Yeah, 7 amp is what we use. Oh, yeah. Double Austin James, damn, laugh aloud. Double S Agra, have a good night. See you on next live. Yeah, you betcha. Later. Chad, leaf blower off the top of the combine. Yeah, I was mad. Freaking, it's like a little kid trying to start it, and it wouldn't start, and it was hot day too. So you know when that itchy barley dust is just running down your face and your freaking eyes are on fire. It seems like just burning. My whole body was just burning. Riley, yo. What's up, Riley? Gabriel? Hi, Gabriel. Lynn retracted her message too. Huh. Jewish Epstein. Good morning. Blessings. Stay busy. Kiss, kiss, baby cakes. Alrighty. Well, that's a little weird, but okay. Go with that. Casey. Good evening from Montana. Montana! Went to Montana once. Thank you for your service, bro, for farming and all. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Dallas, good luck and good night, everyone. Time to hit the shower. Okay, later, Dallas. Don't forget to make that cocktail and put it on video. I want to watch it when I get home. Drew and Nodak, there you are. Feels good to throw the darn thing when it didn't work. Yeah, it felt good at that 2 seconds. Then when I was climbing down, walking back to the busted leaf blower, yeah, I didn't feel very good. Then I was pissed off that the leaf blower's broke. Now it ain't gonna work. So then I had to go buy another one for like whatever they are, $270. Well, I think we'll make it back, you guys, because there's still quite a bit of the window showing. And like I said earlier, when the window's covered, as soon as the window's covered up, you're about half full. That's how I run it anyway. So I think we'll make it all the way back and then we'll dump. And then I think the truck might be full after this. Oh, is this dust lingering tonight? See it there? Oh, wind. Next comment. Thoughts on putting you on the big screen while the wife's sleeping? What? I don't understand. Jewish Epstein. Boss man, can I stand in front of it while on live? I don't know. Chad. Kiss baby cakes. Yeah, what's up with that? Man, people are weird. Danny, you drive a John Deere, something Draper here in California. Cali, going back to Cali. What machine is that? This is a Massey Ferguson, aka Sassy Massey. Austin James, these are some very weird comments. Yes, aren't they? Like, I don't know how to take people. There's no tone in texting and you can't, like, it's freaking weird. It's not even midnight yet either. Shit normally gets weird after midnight, I thought. Danny, LOL, like that. Okay. Casey, I used to live in Southern Cali in Lake Arrowhead. Oh yeah, no idea where that is, but okay. Chad, yes, they are weird comments for sure. Something handle, I don't know, watch out for the bird. Okay. Drew and Nodak says, sugar beet, Tree pile starts here tomorrow. My transmission shop is going to be busy. Our go time. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, right on. Sugar beet harvest. I think they do that in southern Alberta here too, don't they? Somebody else answer that question? I think they do. That's a sharp little frickin' hill here too, jeez. Oh, next comment. Where'd I leave off? Oh, there's a couple new ones here. Hang on, you guys. Can you show the camera around the field? Want to make sure I'm stocking the correct harvester. Oh, yep. Maybe that's you over there then. No lights over there. Ryan, where are you? Alberta. Danny. Like the name you gave your machine. Never thought of naming the one. I never gave it that name. Somebody else did on one of the comments on a video of mine. I forget how he worded it, but he said something about the sassy massy. Frick did I laugh. And it just stuck ever since then. What state? Ryan, I'm not in a state. I'm in Alberta. Felix. I think people smoke a joint, then go on live streams, so it feels like they're doing something with their lives. LOL. Yeah. I don't know. Lane Knudsen. Up by Medicine Hat, yeah, by Lethbridge. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Sugar beet harvest, yeah. Holy, you guys are commenting lots all of a sudden. Brett Larson. I bet Jewish Epstein really likes Avi training. Oh, that's funny. Casey. That wheat you cutting? Yes. We're actually combining it. Straight combining, yeah. You betcha. Hard red spring wheat. Chad's laughing at Felix. Thinks he's right. Drew and Nodak. Jewish Epstein. Do you have your Avi training? Oh, this is getting funny in here. Mark took back his message. What the hell? Chad. Avi training, LOL. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Oh, I can see the truck reflection. I think we'll make it. Mark, sugar beet at Tabor, Alberta. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Drew and Nodak. Canuck something in Beaver we trust. Yeah. Casey, awesome. Austin James. Who comes up with the name Jewish Epstein? Yeah, I don't know. What's your handler? MX guys or MK guy or what's that say? What's up? Just combining. Casey. This is a weird question. LOL. Have you seen anything strange when you cut the wheat? Nope. Why do people ask that? I had so many people asking that the one live. Do you ever see any ghosts out there at night? Must be people in the city that just don't know or something. No offense to city people, but I mean, how would you know? If you grew up in the city and never left the city, you wouldn't know any different. Chad's laughing at Austin. Jewish Epstein, my mom. Austin. Drew and Nodak, your mom has Abbey trading. Yeah. Felix, because they're high. Probably. I don't know. Mark, yeah, saw Boogeyman. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Well, that's weird. I don't see it coming up the window there, so obviously we went more than 2.5 passes, 2 3/4 or something maybe. That's okay. We'll dump this, what we got, and see what's in the truck. See how much is in the trailer afterwards. Lane Knudsen, oh, probably has Boogeyman riding beside him. What's that say? Spider God? How's the yield? Not good. 40-ish. Felix, is it half-mile passes? Yeah, it is. It is. Okay. Let's try to get this truck filled. This will put some more in there, that's for sure. Sarah Smith, what time does elevator close where you're at tonight? I closed at 7. Or the one closed at 7, the other one closed it at 8, I think. Drew and Nodak, no ghosts here. But why does equipment always break down in the far corner at night? I walk a little faster. Yeah, no doubt. Farming simulator, yeah, okay. Ryan, did you try any canola? Not yet. Chad's laughing at Drew, walk a little faster. LOL. Felix, can't be yielding terrible. That's 5 to 6 acres per hopper. No, it's not that good, man. Like, I don't think so. I don't think it's yielding very good anyway. Okay, well, yeah, we're going to have to do another there and back to fill the trailer. Yeah, that's not full yet, so we'll go there and back and dump, and then that might be full. Austin James, are you taking it to the elevator with that weird name? Nope. Weird name? Are you talking Viterra? Or Bungie? No, this stuff's not going to Bungie. It's going to G3. Ryan, are they open on Sunday? Yeah, they are. They're open 7 days a week during harvest. And then once harvest rush is over, they close weekends. Oh, Felix. Is there a pile underneath? I forgot to look. Nope, we're good. I think I would have noticed it, but no, there's no pile. Good, I didn't feel like vacking up a mess, because the vac's way up at our farm, and oh man, that would have sucked. Austin James laughing at Bungie. What a weird freaking name for an elevator. Like, what the frick? Okay, where'd we leave off? Wasn't it right over here? Yeah, right there. Brett Larson. I bet there are some ghosts of lot lizards passed in the sleeper that Pete. Felix, thumbs up. Chad. Brett's laughing. Chad's laughing at Brett. Yeah, that's funny. All right. I'm thinking there and back, we'll dump, and I think that'll fill the truck. Oh, we're in a little bit of a slough here right away on the way back. Too wet to seed through it, but it'll be dry enough we can drive right through it now with the combine on the way back. Loud noises. Okay. You love lamp? What? Drew and Nodak. You monetized on YouTube? Yeah, I got monetized a while back. For frick's sakes. I got monetized a while back, I think I was still, it was cabin season I was monetized. Haven't actually got paid or nothing, but I am monetized. Mark, like the videos on YouTube. You're saying my videos on YouTube, you're saying, Mark? Somebody else said when it was emptying, sounded like a bearing was failing. Yeah, that's just the way this thing sounds. The unload auger is awfully loud. Mark, yes. Oh, thanks, buddy. Chad, what the hell is monetized? Like where YouTube pays you money to be a content creator, basically, is monetized. Drew and Nodak. Effing. Go all in like Whistling Diesel and jump the combine. Million views, new combine. Yeah. Yeah, that's one guy I cannot stand is Whistling Diesel. Oh, anytime his videos come up, I can't scroll fast enough to get I don't know why, but he bugs me. Good for him, he's making money wrecking shit, but whatever, I can't watch his stuff. Anyway, how much you make per field? This year, probably about negative $10,000. Austin, brand new AF11. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, eh? There's one of the BTOs in the area is running 3 of those AF11s this year. I think they went with 50-foot headers. Double S Agra, I thought you went to bed. You making any money from YouTube? Hope you are. No, not yet. Haven't got paid a single cent yet, but I think there's supposed to be a payment coming. But yeah, I haven't made any money. Like, I haven't got paid yet. It'd be pretty cool if whenever I do, or if I do. Kind of neat. Lane Knutson. Well, I'm signing off. Any plan on your next live? No plan. Maybe tomorrow night if I'm back in the combine. I don't know. I just do it spur of the moment because it's boring in here by myself. Who knows? We might break down. It might not be combining tomorrow night, or I don't know. You just have to wait and see, I guess. Chad, I agree with you on Whistling Diesel. Yeah, I don't know. He just can't watch his stuff. Same with those Sea Boys. Oh, those guys drive me nuts. I don't know why. Like good for them. They're making money wrecking shit. Good for you. That's good. If you're happy with what you're doing, keep doing it. But I can't watch their stuff. Double S Agra watching from my pillow. Oh yeah. Mark, what you harvesting? Hard red spring wheat. Well, we're almost at the end here, I think. Lone Wolf reminds me of Jeepers Creepers. What the heck? I remember that movie. That was a weird movie. Kind of creepy, but it wasn't a terrible movie. It was not the best either. Chad, pillow, same. Yeah. Grizzly Bear, get the hell to bed, LOL. Somebody, Ethan something, says hi. What's up, Ethan? Drew and Nodak. Sea Boys had a live, probably, a what? A line? Probably 2,000 foot long at Heydays. Oh, a line, yeah, to meet those guys. Yeah, I believe that. I mean, they're pretty successful with what they're doing, right? I don't like their content. I don't like it, but so what? And I'm sure they don't give a shit either if I don't like their content. Like, but yeah, I just personally I can't watch their stuff. Every young kid just loves Sea Boys, I think. What's up, number 2 YouTube channel? David, hi from Michigan. What's going on in Michigan? Drew and Nodak says, can't stand Sea Boys. Cocky kids, only an hour away from me. Oh, really? I didn't know that. See, wow, I didn't know that. They're cocky, eh? Well, it's one thing I can't stand. It's frickin' cocky and arrogant. Oh, I don't like people like that. Yeah, they seem that way. I could see that from their videos. Well, it's kind of like Muskoka Freerider. He was in the Edmonton Sled Show the last couple years, I think. But I finally went to the Edmonton Sled Show last year in October there. I might go again this year. We'll see. See if we're done combining by then. But there was a lineup of people waiting to talk and get Muskoka's autograph. It's like, really? You like him that much? Like I mean, I talked to him and I met him. He actually shook my hand, which surprised me because of all the Abby training rousing I've been doing to him and those other guys. But yeah, I don't know. He seemed like an okay guy. But yeah, he's pretty popular. That's for sure. I knew a lot of the lineup was young guys, right? Brett Larson. Hope you make something from your videos. They must take some effort to make. Yeah, they do, man. Like, it's a lot of edit. Well, you know what? I don't put a lot of effort into the editing. And that might be hurting views and might be a reason why I'm lacking subscribers on the YouTube channel. Just because I know my videos, the editing isn't the best. I don't spend a lot of time doing it. Right now, I'm just doing quantity over quality, you know? When you're pumping out a video every day, work until midnight, go home and edit till edit for an hour, whatever it takes every day, that becomes a lot. Like Muskoka Freerider, back to him. When he rides in the winter every day, doing those daily videos like he was doing, he doesn't do it anymore. But when he was doing it every day, man, I don't know how he did it every day. And his video editing was pretty good, I thought. Kept you interested, the whole video kind of thing. Like, yeah. I don't know how he said he doesn't party. So you just, when you're off the mountain just after dark, or sometimes I guess sometimes they got down late, but yeah, I don't know how he did it. Like 70, 80, 90 days straight, a daily video. That's what put him on the map, though. Good for him. I was razzing him about that. Last season, he didn't do daily videos. I commented on one of his videos, and I said, well, frick, that's the whole reason I watch your videos, because you would do daily vlog, man. Like, don't stop that now. But, oh well. There's lots of other guys to watch too, so. Sidetracked here. What was the last comment? Brett Larson, was it? You wanted to make some videos of your farm, but not enough patience? Yeah, I hear ya. It takes patience. It's more time. I get it. You're back again. Something. I can't read your handle there. Michael, how many acres? All of them. Drew and Nodak. Brett, same. I have hours of drone and GoPro footage. I don't have the patience to edit. Yeah, a lot of guys don't. They just couldn't be bothered. There's nothing wrong with that. Will you be... Kevin says, will you be streaming GTA 6? No. Brandon, farming at night looks awesome. I don't know. It's okay. Mark, how many acres do you have on your farm? All of them. Brandon, what type of combine am I in? It's a Massey Ferguson. AKA Sassy Massy. Holy frick, you guys. We're getting a little low on fuel here. Good thing the truck's almost full. I'm thinking after this hopper it'll be full, but we'll see. Riley, yield? I don't know, I'm gonna say 40-ish. Here's that we'll combine right through it. It was nothing there combine really, I guess. A couple cattails. Chop that little bit of shit up so we can seed right through it next spring if it is dry in the spring. How much more do I have left to harvest? Brandon asks. The rest of the wheat and all of the canola. I'm not sure how many acres. Probably another 3 weeks anyway of harvesting. Well, there, we're back at this end. Let's go dump and see how much is left in the truck to fill, or is it full? Felix, nice to watch. A down-to-earth channel who tells it like it is rather than seeing tractors or TikToks of yield monitors everywhere else. Yeah. Stacy, what is your location? Alberta. Brody says hi. What's up, Brody? Okay. Let's see what this does after we're empty here. Whoops, a little off here. I'm going to back up a bit. Why does your poo stink like farmer, bud? What? Sparky, I need help. Help with what? Gary says, how's Juicy been lately? My favorite cow. Whoa. Pretty good. I should actually go check the old girls here one of these mornings or something. Cows kind of get put on the back burner when you're harvesting, so. Okay, so I'm thinking we're full. If we go there and back one more time and dump, the truck will be over full. Yeah, that's good enough for tonight, I guess. empty the combine right out and then shut her down. Chad, legal low. Yeah. Yeah, it's might be a little bit overweight, not bad. Yeah. Larson says, if you want more views, I have some mean cows you could calve for me. Spice things up a bit. Yours are all pets. Yeah. Yeah. No thanks, I'm good. You can keep those cows. We are empty. Well, I think I'm going to end the live right away, you guys. Not right now, but in a couple minutes. We'll jump out, fire up the peat, let her air up and warm up, tarp it. Chad's laughing at Brett Larson's comment. Yeah, that's funny. Drew and Nodak. Load it like a box car. Drive it like a race car. I like that. Yeah, exactly. Stacy says, one-man show reminds me of us farming 40 years ago. Dad still claims farming this way is more profitable than modern big time farming. Yeah. I don't know. It sure seems like the big farms are doing well, but maybe it just seems that way. Chad's laughing at Drew. Yeah. Load it like a box car, drive it like a race car. Brandon says, I would like to hear the peat. Yeah, we'll go fire it up, I guess. Oh, I got the hiccups. Yeah, I figured 10 o'clock the truck will be full and it's 20 after 10, so would have been filled earlier if I didn't have to stop, back up, and get those misses. For frick's sakes. And I was going a little bit slower. This land here is really uneven. The header doesn't follow it very good, and it, yeah, better off to just slow down a little bit. Mark says, cool night and good luck. Thanks. Okay, hang on. Let's get away from the truck, fold the auger in, and then we'll go fire it up. Find a level spot to park this thing somewhere. Actually, we could just park it right here. Yeah, this is probably fine. Not quite level, I don't think. It was rolling forward there. Right here, maybe. There, that looks level. We'll see what that looks like when we get out. All right, let's go fire up the peat. Whoa, dusty. Is that shaft hot still? Well, it seems cooler now, but it is still pretty warm. Oh, what a beautiful evening or night. Still warm. Maybe a guy could have kept going. Go dump this in the bin and come back and combine some more. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm going home. You guys can't see nothing, can you? There we go. Whoops. Okay, any new comments? Nope. Later, Drew. Brandon, how old is that Pete? It's an 08. It is an 08. And that started easy. Yeah, I mean, it should. It's just running. Mark, see you. Have a good night. Yeah, later. Yeah, I think I'm going to end the live right away, guys. Let the combine cool off. Shut her down and head her for home with this thing. Later, Chad. Brandon says, have a good night, everyone. Yeah, you too. Felix, check the torque on the chopper pillow block bolts in the AM in case it worked into position. Yeah, maybe that, yeah, I don't know. Check it out, I guess. Jeff, is the wheat yielding better? The field we're on now, I think, is yielding, hang on. The field we're on now, I think, is yielding a little better. Flip the camera. There we go. But it's still not the best. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to end the live, you guys. Next year will be better, Jeff says. Yeah, I sure hope so. I hope there is a next year for me. Fingers crossed. Yeah, no doubt. But anyway, thanks a lot for joining the live tonight. We'll have to do her again. Oh, hang on. Another comment came in. Thanks for sharing the experience with us. Cool to hear about other people's jobs, especially ones that feed us. Thanks for what you do. It's a nice comment. Thanks, man. And you're welcome for what we do. It's what we love to do. Felix, just under 2 acres a pass. See what it weighs in the morning. Yeah, I don't know, probably, I don't know what's on there. I guess we'll see. Anyways, I'm going to end the live. I'm going to end the live here. And once again, thanks a lot for everybody that joined. We will see you in the next one. And see everybody later. Thanks.